anytime one day, you know, it's amazing. I was talking with Kuth Lancaster about how y'all know that we ain't had no black shootings lately by police officers. But what did they tell her when Donald Trump got now? Oh, you think there's a lot of black killers. Oh, there's gonna be so many black police shooters. All of a sudden, everybody put the guns down on shooting up. Obama was our problem. Well, Obama's in there, we were getting shot every other week. No convict. All of a sudden, Trump in here, we ain't getting shot. You ain't hearing about no black. They shot out a Mexican the other day, but hell, like I said again, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't that right? Because he missed. Showing you're not perfect. You got to work to get perfect. Ain't that right? Mexicans slippery than us. Niggas stand still to get shot. Mexicans move around, slither around. They've been through the toilet. So, of course, the bullet right there, he missed him. But look how stuff happened different as soon as we get Obama out. Obama was one I called. You never seen him come out and never vindicate us, never try to get protection for us or ever try to get anything mandated for us. Hell, he just said that while we were getting gunned down. Soon as Trump got, they told us that when we got Trump, oh, y'all ain't seen nothing that you just don't know. Y'all gonna really get shot down once we get Trump. Oh, they gonna come and rustle us all up. Oh, they gonna come get us. Hell, anybody think about us. Obama was our problem. Obama and the Pizzagate scandal. Now y'all learn why they actually got rid of that general who was over the NSA. Had nothing to do with no conversation with Russia. All these white people do that. They all make deals. That's how you get the seat. How is it criminal because he said we're going to look at lifting sanctions? How is this criminal? What's to be investigated? Then Trump come out and say he's going to see if they can negotiate. He's going to try to look at lifting sanctions off of Russia. What's criminal? He never said he was going to do it. He said he was going to look into it. If he can work with them and they can work together on defeating ISIS, he's going to look at trying to remove some sanctions. Isn't that what he said? What's criminal about that? What's criminal is what he found out. He was the same man that came forward and let us know about Hillary Clinton and all them and George Soros and how they were eating these kids. And Obama. They forgot he was the same man. The general who they sat down, ex-general who they sat down. And Obama fired him. See, he had worked under Obama administration. Obama fired him. See, all white people don't go along. And I've been telling y'all about these dirty crackers. All these white people ain't together. The reason why they hate on Trump and why Trump keep telling you about fake news, because they don't want to come out and tell y'all the truth. These white folks, you got a lot of senators involved with it. The child rape, molestation, and eating kids. They got restaurants in Washington, D.C. with basements where you can order kids and go downstairs and eat them. The Saudis involved. You know how many top-level people involved with that? That's why they got him out of there. Trump ain't done yet. Trump done come in, Trump trying to get rid of these transgender bathrooms. Trump done got rid of any support or any money toward abortions. Trump trying to get rid of same-sex marriages. Hell, he the devil. Who the other ones are that made the laws? Right. You see what I'm saying? See, you got some people that's not agreeing with their complete system. They're not in the knowledge of what we're in. But it's a lot of these white people don't agree with what these crackers doing. They know there's some dirty crackers in there. The crackers y'all got to watch, that cracker that owned the Thunder, Mark Cuban. Watch that cracker. Watch the cracker on Facebook. See, all these people together. All these people together. This is a billionaire fight, and all of us just sitting in the middle. We just pawns. They are paying these people to come out to do all these protesting. To look and make it look like America's in an uproar, act like everybody against it. If everybody was against it, how did he get to office? Because there's some people to be knew it was time for a change. White America know them jobs coming back over here and finna mess them up overseas. You know how many kids they kill and eat overseas? And now he just told them we're gonna bring them companies back. If you don't, you're gonna pay 35% taxes on your goods. You know how much danger, you know how much detriment you can do in one of them countries when you sit here and you got a corporation and you hiring their people and you're responsible for the majority of the economy? They let you do what you want to do. You can rape, kill, molest, do whatever you want, and nobody say nothing. Because they're going to look at the bigger picture. People got jobs. That's what George Soros is doing in Haiti. He throw down $15 million in a minute, they can put a hospital up. So if he go and rape 5, 10, 20 black kids and eat them, him and his friends, hell, what's the greater good? We got a hospital. Let's just be practical. We got a hospital that's going to save lives and help people. We got 20, 30, 50 black kids that molested and missing. Do the math. From a business perspective, what makes sense? Get rid of the hospital and go and rescue 50, 30 kids and we are a poor, impoverished country? Or we let those kids go and we got a hospital where we can help thousands. That's how they manipulate you. Crackers always manipulate you with these bad numbers. Y'all hear me? Donald Trump just a pawn. When they get through using, they'll kill him too. Well, what are they going to do to kill his credibility? When he got that office, he'll never want to do that again. He realized that's the worst job they could have get. He's surrounded by nothing but baboons. I'm being honest. Everybody around him is set to get him wrong information, make him look bad. Look, a president don't have time to look at no news and find out that. People bring him information. He responds. They write his speeches. And you know why they said Donald Trump won't stick with the speech? Because he realizing, y'all set me up. I got up here and I made a statement saying I have the most electoral votes ever won. And then somebody get right up and just happen to have the accurate numbers. What's the chance of a news reporter sitting here just happen to have the accurate numbers? As quick as I done just throw it out of my mouth, I got the most. And then they start calling out what everybody did that quick. Because you know somebody set up, y'all got my speech writers in here giving me wrong information so I can sound like an idiot. That's why he know it's fake news. He write fake news. He said he's going to stop using that title, fake news. He said he's going to call it really fake news. He did. He said he's going to call it really fake news. It's all fake. Him in a business partnership with Russia, all fake news. Even get him Daryl Scott, the rest of them. Watch all of Trump. You got sisters nothing to listen to me. Don't trust none of them bastards, especially the black bastards. All of them puns. Ain't that right? He gay. Don't trust nobody gay around you. He pushing an agenda to get rid of gay bathrooms and all that. Don't you know you can't trust none of them homosexuals? The average people around him homosexual. They're setting him up to make him look bad, and the whole time, all of them in here together. All these senators come out Republican, because you know what? Everybody's job's on the line. Then he lied to the vice president about his conversation to Russia. Who gives a damn about a vice president? What did they say to a vice president? He didn't lie to the president, he lied to the vice president. That's what they told him, didn't they? And the president called for his resignation. Or was it because he found a list that had everybody's name on it that's involved with Pizzagate? And Vice President Pence's best friend name was on that list. He lied to me. Trump kept telling them. He tried to tell y'all in code, he said the media done made us get rid of a good man. He said he was a good man. But you know they got to look at when it comes down to it. You got family. Your family come up dead. That's a dirty business. You got to sit here and you got to go down in history as somebody that leaked information, somebody that gave away intelligence, somebody that was conspiring with an enemy country, and the whole time, all of them full of shit. Ain't that right, Tim? Now, if they'll do that to each other, this is what I want y'all to know. What y'all think they'll do to us? This cracker on cracker. What y'all think they'll do to us? Do you know how many people are involved, FBI agents and other people involved, say they're all involved with this scandal of eating and smuggling kids? 300, what we lost? 20-some kids they lied about in Atlanta. 20-some kids that were being eaten by them. All male penises detached from them. They didn't tell us that. They've been doing this stuff. In England, they had 398 kids from less than 8 years old down. All of them kidnapped from other regions of Kush, brought over there, and all of them had their penises cut off, males. They've been deframing us the whole time we've been here. I have told you people countless times, we have got to establish our own way. There's nobody that can defend us. There's nobody that's willing to help us. Look at your media. All these people give you propaganda. There is no such thing as no true media. All of them liars. People tell me, I watch RT News. They liars too. Fox News liar. They ain't not one. You got to watch all of them so you can just get a snippet of the truth. If you stuck to one of them, you're going to be a fool. Because everybody got an agenda. You got me? You got to learn how to watch all of them and start picking little bits and pieces and figure out what you... It's kind of like eating fish. You don't pick no whole fish. Sometimes it's real bony. You got to just take your fingers and pick it. So just to make sure you don't get no bone in get a bone in your throat. That's how you got to do with the news. Don't you pick that damn thing up and put it in your mouth. You're going to kill yourself. Y'all got me? Don't believe all of it's fake news because they only tell you what they want you to know. Why nobody ain't came out and really exposed it Pizzagate? When we first, how many of y'all don't even know what Pizzagate is? Good. What does it sound like? Eating pizza. It's a restaurant in Washington, D.C. where these people, you can go and you can order kids. When y'all did learn about Pizzagate, you learned about a gentleman that ran into the store, into the pizzeria with a gun. and the police arrested him. They were saying that he went in because of fake news. It was not because of fake news. He found out about these people had kids in there. Not only that restaurant, but the restaurant next door to him too. All of them are covers. See, people have no idea how dirty. See, you live in a world, and you have and these people imagination. They just mesmerize you, make a fool of. You can't actually imagine in your mind that you go into a restaurant and where you order food, human body parts are being served here. You have no idea that white people have conversations saying, I want a hot dog, or I want nuts on my ice cream, and all this refers to kids, whether a young Hispanic girl or a little boy, or a girl, or I want both, or get me a hot dog. You'll be sitting here just thinking, what's odd about that? I eat nuts on my ice cream. Not the kind of nuts I eat. Some of y'all, how many of y'all eat hot dogs? You're thinking about this round little thing that you put in the bun. Well, they're going to put something around in your bun too. But this is just to let you know, and then you don't look at how high a level it is that the President of the United States knows this. His top intel, you talking about NSA. This your head security people. This man lost his job behind this. Just because he found a letter with all their names in. This man lost his job. You don't even see him fighting for his job, do you? And you do know he's still waiting on criminal charges. That's just how dirty these crackers is. They just happened to intercept his phone call back in December that he had with the Russian ambassador and them about how he going to lift sanctions off, but it just happened to just come up now in February, which means if you're tapping his phone call, what they doing with your phone call? But they weren't tapping his phone call. They just had intelligence and they were listening to Russia phone call. Does Russia sound stupid enough to you that they having a conversation on open line that can be intercepted by the U.S.? Tell them to give you some more Russian phone calls they don't listen to. That's Russia's specialty. Russia ain't dumb. But see, they demonized Putin, and Putin tried to tell y'all, your media is lying to you. That they came in and did all this to your election. This is what the United States do to other country elections. Ecuador getting ready to have an election now. Who know what's significant about Ecuador? Anything? Food shortage. What's significant about Ecuador? Anybody know? The white got it? What is it? Tell them, Eric, who they hold them. Who? Julian Assange, the head of WikiLeaks. They gave him asylum in their embassy. He's been standing there for the last few years because he leaked out information on them. Well, they're getting ready to have an election. This election, the candidate they got, he's not giving them asylum. Guess what he's going to have to go back to? You do know during this whole campaign, he kept shooting information out about Hillary Clinton, releasing more files on her. Well, Ecuador just happened to get ready to have an election now. Depending on this election, they said he won't get asylum. He'll be coming back. This is how powerful these people are. Just when you win and thought you cut a deal with another country, you thought you were safe. And they told her with Jaws, just when you thought it was safe, they go back in the water. See, all these people control world politics. You can't, this is what y'all need to know about American England. There's no way you're going to go on this planet, you're going to ever get away from the reach of these dirty crackers. That's why Putin cut away from them. Anybody break in China, why y'all think everybody break away from them always look like the devil? People break away from them because they realize you're the devil. We so deep in China pocket, it don't make sense. China is the one holding all of the bad notes from these mortgages that collapsed, that America double insured and gave to them and they got paid. AIG bag. Cracker dirty. You think about this. I done sit here and sold you all these notes on all these properties you think you own. I set all these notes up and they're bad notes. I insured these bad notes. So when they collapse, you're going to lose, and I'm still going to get my money. That's how dirty crackers are. I wonder if there's any banks that did it before, set up fake accounts before. Well, so far ago, I can't think. Where do you think these crackers learned it from? Think about this. I'm going to invent 1 million accounts. Invent, make up, create. Where the money at for them? Let's not even deal with that. Let's just deal with how the hell all of us got hundreds of millions of dollars in in profits off of fake accounts that's been opened up with no money on. Where did I get 1 million names in these accounts from to open up to create? And how did we get all these hundreds of millions of dollars in bonuses? Where did that money come from? Everything's an illusion. I've told y'all before, now y'all can do what y'all want and let these crackers keep holding your money. These people all play games now. Y'all hear me? For our people, we have to establish our own. We have to make our own, and we have to be ready to defend our own. Y'all hear me? These people prepared. They preparing them for defending theirs. You the only people sitting around your ass. You ain't got nothing but a 22, hell, and a couple of bullets in your pocket like Bunny Fight. Y'all understand? We got to be up for our defense. Okay. Crackers do that. That's what part of your tax go for. We the people, in order to form, establish, what is it? Provide for the common defense. They let you know what you're doing. That's why they're taking your money. They've been stockpiling weapons. They've always been stockpiling weapons. They got to defend their cause. They know it's a lost cause. They know it's a bad cause. And you've been paying for the ammo and the guns. You've been supporting the government and the league to set up that's going to take you down. And you ain't got enough sense in yourself to break yourself away to establish your own. These people are giving you money, giving you rights to go get guns, and over half of you are dumb as hell that you hadn't gone got you a permit and bought you a gun. Like you need a cracker to give you something anyway. When they come see you to get permission to buy something. Why wouldn't you get something to protect yourself? The people that claim they protect you, it's just like Ray said, the same people say they're afraid of the one that hold a weapon. How the hell I'm scared and I got the gun and Cam ain't got no gun? If anything, he's scared. But that's the excuse they give you when they gun you down. Right there with a black man in office on camera. You know what we're doing right now? Nothing. What are we doing about all these black lives that we say matter that's still dead and there's been no recourse? There have been no fair trial, no jury of their peers. Nothing's being done. Nobody cares about you. Do y'all understand that? Nobody is defending you or telling you what's really going on with you. Go to any of these churches, any of these mosques, go to any of these Hebrew Israelite camps and see how many of them talking about Pizzagate telling y'all what's going on right here. You could clearly see it. They don't even care. They don't care that crackers own restaurants, that people that sitting here making laws against you, not for you, are child molesters. Dick Hastert, the head of your Senate, House Speaker. How many of y'all never even heard of the name? Of course you hadn't. Hell, you don't know nothing. How many of y'all heard of Justin Bieber that hadn't heard of Denny Hastert? Huh? They're going to be in your beef after a while. They don't even know. The man was the Speaker of the House. You understand if the president was killed, the vice president was killed, the Speaker of the House become president. How many of y'all didn't know that? Hell, I don't even know why y'all in here. Y'all too damn dumb to even be in my class. So you don't even know how the system's set up. If the president and the vice president were killed, the Speaker of the House automatically becomes president. And your ass didn't know this? How many of y'all went to college didn't know that? Tell them you want a refund. You don't tell me that pitiful? That's not pitiful? That you've gone to college, and hell, you didn't know that if the president and the vice president was killed, you didn't know who was taking office? The Speaker of the House. If there's a tie vote in the Senate, who they use to break it? I don't want nobody, I don't want Chris, you keep your mouth shut. Who they use to break it? I want one of these people that didn't know the Speaker of the House. Raise your hand, and one who didn't know who the Speaker of the House was taking over the presidency would take to sit on. Who would decide that vote? He had no idea. Who would decide that vote, Jahid? Did you know who Denny Hastert was? That's right. You just looked that up or somebody told you. So what? What did you just say? What the hell did he say, Leon? Because I be trying to get sometimes the answer for me. I be like, hell, I know I didn't hear it right. Did you know who Dennis Hastert was? Oh, who told you to answer the vice president? Did somebody tell you that answer? You saw it on the news. That's good. For y'all that didn't know, the vice president steps in, he's the deciding tiebreaker. Right, Chris? That's right. You didn't know that, though, did it? He said it. That's why when you see when the president speaks up, you'll see the vice president sit right there behind him. Yeah, y'all don't be knowing nothing. I ain't no way in hell y'all can be smarter than me. It's just be honest with you. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm being honest with y'all. You have no idea what's going on. You know how scary that is? That y'all have no idea what's going on with these people. The man who's third in line for the president of the United States, if anything go wrong, sleep with kids, child molester. Anthony Hot Dog. Let's call it a wiener because it ain't really big enough to be a hot dog. Wiener has said here, these people have documented. Why would any fool put any information on the damn internet? Anybody get caught on the internet point, your ass ought to get electrocuted. Because you can't be no damn dumber. You have all this information on your computer about these kids, about Pizzagate. This is how they learn a lot of this stuff was going on from his internet, his server. These people have 35,000 pages of this fools that these people be doing. These people are high ranking. Y'all understand how powerful these people are? And they eating kids. They have restaurants they go to eat people. Your ass they be sitting in these places. You have no idea what these people doing. Y'all don't think that's dangerous, huh? Kids come up missing on the end of these milk cartons. Hell, we wondering where they at and who got them. These crackers got them. Your damn kid is stepping away from being on a milk cart and ass in between a bun and sitting in some cracker restaurant. And they know this. Why y'all think Trump can't come out your open mouth and say it? Ivanka and the rest of them and all his kids, they'll be dead. That's how dangerous these crackers are. Trump ain't nobody. Hell, anybody hold that seat ain't nobody. It's the people behind him you got to watch. How many of y'all done heard of Brad Pitt? Pretty big actor. Robert De Niro. Sean Connery. Y'all heard of these people? What's another? Samuel Jackson. Y'all heard all these people? Angelina Jolie. Y'all heard them? They pretty good, powerful actors, pretty big, strong actors. They got directors sit behind them you'll never know, but they know them. They got people sit behind them that you don't know, that every one of them know. They control everything. They got people that control the music. Hell, y'all know all these singers. These people ain't nobody. These are puns they just put in your face. The real powerful of the people are the people you don't know. Those are the people you need to be afraid of. The people you won't see, whose names don't come up, but they know them. These are the people that make them come to parties and tell them, you come in and take your clothes off. These are the people that make them get on their knees. These are the people that make you get homosexual. Because if you don't, you finna die. Y'all don't know nothing. That's the danger part. You just keep working out here in that world, keep working on their job, and don't realize all these corporations, all these people do the same stuff. Y'all hear me? That's the only reason they go overseas. Anytime you watch these companies doing business overseas, you only go overseas for one thing, baby, for sex. Everybody know it. One of the favorite places of the Navy is the Philippines. It's because of the food. It's because of the wine. It's because of the donkey show. You can go here and watch a woman get strapped down and get on a donkey and let a donkey go to work on. You got country you can go into, listen here, you can go to Japan, listen here, and you can go to town through Japan. The Marine loves Japan. Am I lying? They love these places. They put bases on a lot of these folks have no idea why they put bases on these places. These are nothing but play places. Listen, you can play. You go here with a pack of cigarettes, all the cigs you want to have. Cigarettes gold. These people don't know what be going on. Y'all ass is so naive, you just keep sitting here. These crackers got a whole world going. You have no idea. You really think they give a damn about a South Korean? Hell, they can't tell a Chinese, South Korean, a Japanese, and nothing else from the other. They just know how to go play. Okay. Don't worry about it. White people tell you stuff about places to keep you away from it. Go to Iraq. They white asses right over there living. Oh, yeah. How many of y'all in here would like to go live in Iraq? Why not? Terrorists, bombing. Hell, them white folks making so much money over there, they show you what they want you to see. You think, why would a cracker be in Iraq living? Tell these folks have no idea how these people play over there. These white folks everywhere. Hell, they done got you scared to go to Africa. You get Ebola. What else you gonna get? The mosquito stuff, what, malaria? Hell, George, what's the name? George Clooney done got it hell twice and went back. I ain't got to get it but one time. I sleep with a girl, she give me VD. I don't want no more, that's sick. Why would you go back when they tell you to kill them? Cracker look like it worked down. What they done told her about Hades? You don't want to go to all that voodoo in Hades? Y'all know how dangerous it is they kill you in Hades? Just so happen when that earthquake happened, China went and bought up all the damn coastline in Hades, in a place where they told you their construction is so poorly put together. They told you that the earthquake really didn't destroy it. It was just how poor they built the buildings. They told you about how poor these people are. They told you about disease. They told you about witchcraft. Yet these crackers go here on vacation. They don't tell them about stuff like that. Y'all didn't know that either, did you? Now you got to ask yourself, who tells you this stuff about these places? Fake news. I'm sorry, as my president said, real fake news. Real fake news on everything you know about any issue, you got it from real fake news. How bad, every time when they showed you our Kush in a good light, barefoot, nappy head, fly, outside in a hut. Hell, who finna go fly and do that again? University. Do y'all not know these white people will go over here and go to school over in other regions of Africa? They don't know that though. You didn't know crackers go to school over there. They didn't know that, Chris. They didn't know that. They think crackers had to go to Emory. They think these crackers go over here and they learn medicine over there because the medicine is better. Yep. They play you, hell, you think a doctor's good, he go to Emory, all these other places. They asses go to Africa. You know what Africa's biggest problem is that they call Africa? White people. Biggest problem Africa got is when white people came. Anytime you deal with these people, you're going to get the short end of the stick. Y'all hear me? And you're going to always get a bad rep. Anybody deal with them, they'll never say nothing good about nobody. Anybody that withstand them and stand up to them and keep integrity and dignity, they kill them or they're going to kill their reputation. We hated Fidel Castro at the hands of cracker. All they got to do is show you one video where he was killing blacks. Go find a secret tape where he was calling you niggas behind your back. Same man that would get equality for all his people. Do y'all not know Castro came from a rich family? His father was wealthy. How many of y'all didn't know that? Good. His grandfather was poor. You know what he told him he'd rather be known? As the son of a grandson of a poor peasant than of the son of a rich man. That's the kind of person he was. That's the kind of person he was. Wanted all of his people to have. From health care to education. Amazingly, Cuba had what? A damn 2% literacy rate. 5%, under 5% literacy rate, Cuba. The country had under a 5% illiteracy rate. Check how dumb the ass these folks is over here. Hell, y'all didn't even know who behind the vice president. But what did they tell you about Cuba? They poor, they dumb, these folks ignorant, these folks dying, these folks sick. You got the criminals over here. The Cubans that you have over here are the criminals. These people vacated, those people were kicked out. He voted their ass out of there in the 70s because he told them they were criminals, they were drug dealers, and they were murderers. But you bought the propaganda. You bought the propaganda. Y'all remember little Elian? Came and they rescued him. They showed film of him. He doing damn good over there. Doing damn good. He growed up over here. Hell, he been some damn Colombian drug dealer. Been on him with some coagulated blood. Doing the Colombian necktie. Nothing against ketchup. I like ketchup. Watch these people when they give you news. They frame and teach you to hate people. You got to do your own investigation. You got me? And you got to be able to make your own judgment. Stop letting them decide who you like and who you hate. You got me? They make you like teams. And people ain't even like the Falcons. As soon as they went, they start saying, come on, get behind them. Hell, you don't know. You ain't got a solid amount of your own to save your life. Hell, they didn't know what a falcon was. Hell, they seen a crow, they thought it was a falcon. You ain't know the difference. White people train your mind. They give you your heroes. They give you your enemies. You ain't never picked nobody. Very few people make their own decisions. It's going to be based on the information that they give you. You got me? All right. Talked enough on that. Yeah, I hang in there. Get some coffee you need something. You lean. I want you to bust that wall. Damn, he got a big head, Leon. Tell him that. We can't be going back and forth, Leon, like this now. You fine, man. You ain't make that head.